heavy rain back to the fucking insane world of David Cage and his dreadful fucking games, which are also kind of secretly kind of great. And like, I'm ashamed to admit, I totally love them. I was liking Two Souls until we got towards the latter half of it. Like, the first half of that, where it was just like, here's a bunch of nonsense that doesn't make any sense. That was great. That game only got bad when it was like, it turns out it's Indians. Okay. Alright, serious police station business. Who's our character in this one? Oh, is it the FBI agent who appears to come from an alternate reality? Yeah, I think we're gonna start bitching.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Good day, Panda. How are you doing? We are playing a simulation of this gentleman being bored, except he's got his sci-fi sunglasses now. Think nothing of this, folks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just... Don't worry about me, police. I'm just going to mind throwing something at you. I like how that cop's just like, what the fuck? The hell is this white boy doing? By the way, I didn't do that accent because he's black. I did that accent because this is a David Cage game and 90% of the black characters are going to talk like that. Okay, that's enough of that shit. The glasses hurt my brain, but who can complain about video games?
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Damn it, that's the appointment I was hoping to cancel.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine.
Alright, yeah, I forgot the walking controls in this game are insane.
Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He seemed like a dick.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get him well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
Are you for real?
I guess.
Alright,
To be frank with you,
Mr. Chief of Police, I will tie your necktie.
They're all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
Well, I think that's almost certainly why he's doing all that stupid shit.
With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
I don't give a shit about any of your problems.
Of course not.
Here's your necktie.
All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter.
So listen, I'm not saying that we pretend we found that a homeless guy was him.
Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Yeah,
I bet
check
it's
in on
fantastic.
the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
It's a very respectful way to treat the FBI officer with the cyborg glasses. You know, I myself would be a touch more concerned. Don't mind me, officers. I'm just going to slowly... Oh, hey!
I'm ready
Blake!
to start. maybe we should kick off by talking about the case?
I have some work to finish here. Let's talk about that later, if you don't mind.
Okay. No problem.
I'm sorry, couldn't you see I was the
Let me know when you're
protagonist and
available.
obviously you need to abandon everything you're doing? Charlene, honey, want a coffee?
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Yeah, I'll kick in for the watch.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
I bet if I hadn't put the money in, she'd be like, find it yourself, dickless. Nice.
This?
Well, actually, it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Like a fumigator.
Okay, time to work.
Come on, Dave. We don't need this. We do not need this cutscene. Fine. Time to work. Push buttons to do FBI. Yeah, phone. Don't need that. And table flip. You'll bring me a real desk, goddammit. Okay, bored now. Let's go see that press conference she was talking about. I don't really fancy using my cyborg glasses. I like to think he uses them exclusively for video games. Oh, wait, no, I have to use the cyborg glasses, obviously. Because why wouldn't you just, like, not include a thing where I don't get up? Alright, sci-fi sunglasses. Go.
Step 1. Change the office.
Yeah, motherfucker. You might think you've given me a shitty office, but turns out I can work on Mars. Who's the smart one now? Okay, what are our clues? What have we found so far? Okay, we've got tire tracks.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
And where did we find it? Nothing. We have no information for that. Okay. You know, it's not a terrible way to do the whole Sherlock thing. Okay, origami figurine. Well, we're hunting Ted Cruz, the origami killer.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on.
What about geoanalysis, buddy?
Just one origami store in town.
Ah, see? Maybe he buys his origami at a store. Oh wait, there was another clue I didn't fucking analyze, wasn't there? Of course there wasn't. Yeah, we need to see this fucking animation again. Okay, our orchid, let's analyze it.
A common species. That doesn't help much.
Yeah, but it's a funeral flower. I don't know if you noticed that shit, but like that's clearly a much more important clue.
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Okay. Right, we're done with this. Done with the clues. Let's check the files. Okay, origami killer victims. Fuck you, I said open the file on the victims, man. I don't want to watch you do this every fucking time. No! Don't throw them away! Okay. Because we can't just press X like we're normal fucking people. Open. Thank you!
Victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence.
Well, that's not great.
The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
Oh man, it's almost like this thing that's happened to the only other character we spent time with.
Drowned in rainwater.
How dramatic. Oh my god. Drowned in rainwater? You don't say. Let's analyze it. Man, being a detective is easy when you've got a computer to tell you all the answers.
Where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. Killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Okay, so now we do the other one. Open. Open. Nice.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Apart from his car, which we fucking already know about. How am I a better detective than you, and you have the sci-fi goggles?
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Alright, done with files. We've looked at clues, we've looked at files. Close Ari. Uh-oh. Are we high from too much technology? Get it under control, man. Get it under control. Keep it together.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
So he's gonna walk out, and all of the other cops are gonna be like, so he went into that really shitty office, stared at the wall, and got really, really, really drunk. He's like, no, turns out I'm trying not to do drugs.
Is everything alright, sir?
No, I'm wasted. This doesn't look like a terribly nice precinct. You must know about drunk. So, sir, I think the new FBI guy's on drugs. Oh, and do we have Walking Tragedy fucking... I can't remember what his name is. Just like the dude who horrible things are going to happen to for the duration of this story.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played
Sean!
together for a while. And then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses. And when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
Oh shit, I don't know. Fuck. I wasn't taking care of the kid.
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
Green coat? It was
green
last
coat.
week. What do you want from me?
And a pair of pants.
Yeah, I figured he was wearing pants, dipshit.
Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I don't know if you've seen a carousel.
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't know if
You
you know
say
this
you
about
took
carousels,
your
but
son.
they go around, dingus.
But you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Come on,
Did
just
Sean
admit
have
it.
any
You had a
particular
completely
influence, Mr.
suspicious
Morris?
blackout.
Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything
Nothing
okay at
suspicious
school?
about that.
Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months.
You know, because I got our other child
without
killed.
telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple of hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Right now, I'm trying to
And we have
decide.
about 4 days to find him alive.
Wow, that is not a helpful thing to say to a dad who's just lost his child.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet. But they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
No, Ted Cruz is in another city right now.
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes
I
off
put him on a carousel and I watched the carousel. The carousel turns around.
Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so
Nice work, dingbat. Probably should have given her a hug. Oh, that's the one likable character in this game. Oh, I like this guy. I wonder whose ass he's going to beat into the ground in this scene.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the Origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, please, to move along, sir.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
Also, if something horrible will start happening to you, and I'll be able to save you, and, you know, that's how we become friends. Did you catch that, audience? The potato chips are going to be important.
Good evening, sir.
Yo, I don't see anyone else in the store, so time to hold your ass up.
Give me what you got in the registry. Don't fucking try anything.
Shelby's just like,
open the register, you dumb
lucky.
fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna
Okay,
open that
we're not
fucking
going to
register
go
or
along
not?
that corridor because there were crisps.
You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you... Hey, you!
Uh-oh.
Come here! I said come here now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot! Are you deaf? I said put your hands up! I'm warning you, I'll shoot!
Okay, let's, name.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew.
Good. Now, you'll have to shoot me.
Do you have anyone you care for in your life? A girlfriend, maybe? A family?
Yeah. A little girl. I got a little girl. Her name is Jessica.
Jessica?
What would
Oh
Jessica
no.
think if she saw you here? Ask yourself, what would happen to her if things go wrong? You haven't done anything serious yet. If you put the gun away, you'll forget about what just happened, and that will be the end. Just walk away.
Nothing serious. Shit, man. What the fuck do you think I'm doing here?
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to
Okay,
hurt
that'll
you.
help. Tell the
No, we're all just
emotionally
gonna be
disturbed guy with the
cool,
gun not to
And
panic.
everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right. Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit. And now, give me the money. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Time for Scott Shelby to kick someone's ass. Yeah, bitch, you got knocked the fuck out. So now that I've assaulted this criminal for you, will you answer my questions?
If you had not been
Well,
here.
at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Okay, so a creepy murder box. Let's see. More origami. Good.
Take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
Who I care about now that you have beaten someone up in my name.
Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the best. Wait, actually, there's this corpse on the floor. Can you come back and, like, deal with that? Oh man, this scene. I remember what happens here. This is the stupidest goddamn scene in this entire game. And that's saying something. So it kind of feels like we haven't had an action scene in a little while, right? That was a pretty quick one with Scott Shelby. So, we need one now. You've all been there. We're sleeping in our ridiculously fancy apartments. Fell asleep on the couch in our underwear, because fine. Check you're not a Fitbit. TV. And don't turn the TV off. Oh man, I'm so glad I could hang out in my underpants in my apartment. It really would be a shame if a bunch of like assholes broke in here. Stupid stare. Turn around. We're going back through that fucking corridor, aren't we? Obviously. I missed the thing I could interact with. I don't even want to open the window, woman. Good lord. Yep, nice shot of the butt. No, two for one. I wonder if we'll get a shower scene soon. That's David Cage's second favorite thing. Mope, pose, something happen please. Let's have some cheese. Man, I love my fridge. I love my fridge so much that occasionally I just open it and then smile at the contents. Okay, well, we've now circumnavigated the entire apartment. Oh, in the bathroom. We're getting closer to the shower scene. What are we laying? 50-50 odds? The key there tells where I'm at. Oh no, wait, this isn't our bathroom, this is our laundry. Man, what is that sink? Like, holy shit, guys. And she has this in her laundry? That's like some Harry Potter shit right there. And jump scare? Nope, okay. Just horrifying uncanny valley face, right, I got it. Oh, I see over there. Do we have a prison shower? What is with this woman's apartment? Called it. Shower scene. But let's move on from this really quickly because we did not realize we would actually have boobs on the stream. Out of the shower. You could tell this was his edgy, mature game because he was just like, yeah, no, we'll actually have boobs on the screen. Okay, I get it, David. I get it. Please don't get us banned from Twitch. Close. Put your shirt on, for God's sakes, woman. We're about to get banned. I just want you to know, Susan, that was not my fault. I was not trying to do that. That took me as much by surprise as anyone else. Okay, so we've had a completely gratuitous shower scene. And then what happened, David? Well, then she walked really awkwardly around in a circle around her apartment again, looking for new things that she could interact with, in order to make whatever was waiting to happen actually fucking happen. Can I just go to sleep? Can I go back to bed? Alright, cool. No? Gasp, what could that noise be? Like, look, David, I know something's going to happen. Alright, this is the first time we've seen this character. And you've shown off her arse and boobs, so she's probably a main character. So I know that you would only cut to this scene for something to actually happen. Oh look, the fridge is open, how creepy. I didn't leave the fridge open. I closed it after smiling really weirdly at all my food. How do you get to your fridge? I don't know. I walk into the wall for a little bit, then walk into the table. Dun dun. There are bad guys in the apartment.
There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
Phone or door? I think phone. Let's go for phone. Nobody ever calls the police in this place. Gasp, my phone has disappeared. Who could have predicted? That is just the most tasteful shot you could have chosen, isn't it, David? Fuck you! Ladder! Oh my god, two of them! Yeah, this isn't gratuitous at all. No, David, too subtle. I don't think we get it yet. Face punch. Nope. Yeah, not knocking my head through any of these windows, shit eyes. Jesus. Fucking hell. I don't like where this scene is going. Allow me to completely miss you with this TV. Jesus, dude. Whoa! Yeah, motherfuckers. Anything you can stab me with, I can stab you better. Oh shit, we're back in the gratuitous shower scene. And it was all a dream. Because we needed that in the game. Would you like to know if this comes up again? It doesn't, ever. The David Cage action barometer was just like, oh hey, I guess the audience might be getting bored. What do we throw at them first? Oh, tits? Right, cool. Now, murder. Cool. I have a very sad face. I always look like this. I will spend this entire game getting kicked in the testicles. And probably not get a happy ending. Oh hey, look, it's that guy. He definitely murdered his kid. Well, that was 5 bottles of Jameson's that didn't help.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
Gee, I wonder if this incredibly suspicious letter was sent to us by the murderer. Yeah, I got it. There's a locket ticket number.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Surely not just the back door. They'll go out the back door and it'll be like, hi, reporters. Oh, I guess not. Good lord, man. Get a nicer house. Like, hi kid, do you want to go home? Do you want to come to Dad's house and play basketball in the overgrown shit pile field I keep at the back? Perfect. None will see me leaving the house this way. Points for observation on these reporters, by the way. Like, it's good to see people who really give a shit about their job. Hey, who's that who just walked out of the house next to the one we're guarding? It's not the guy. Surely it can't be the guy. The guy who, like, reported the son missing. No? Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Let's just let him drive away without any question. See you later, shitlords! I guess this must be the place. Oh, maybe 5 bottles of Jameson's did have an effect.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Wow, really? This seems like the kind of plot point you probably wanted to set up before you built a scene around it.
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Come on, keep it together, buddy. I'm fine, don't worry. Oh, well, this seems fine. Are we gonna get another opportunity? I think. Yeah. You know who I think we're gonna be shouting for?
Jason!
Jason! Say it again, friend. Yeah, make sure to touch every single one, by the way.
Jason!
Jason! At least he worked out that if he keeps that button activated through the entire scene, it spoils it. Wait for it. And oh my god, he's not there.
Jason!
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 Jason! Say it again.
Jason! Jason!
Jason? Yeah, it's a good thing this doesn't make me look even remotely suspicious. What? Oh, nothing. Just cowering in the corner. Can go about your day. Well, how convenient.
Line 18, box number 3.
Yeah, you know how there are these security deposit boxes where they just like let you walk in? Line 18. God damn it, of course there's not a goddamn line 18 that I can see. Let's try at the end of line 17. God, no, this way, dipshit. Yes, this was line 18. Okay. Box 3. fancier than literally any locker I've ever used. Oh my god, is it a creepy shoebox like that guy had in the previous scene? Probably could have kept that. Wait, why are you in a motel now, guy? You do understand what fleeing the scene of the crime looks like, right? Looks exactly like this. Alright, let's go look at our box of horrors. Look, it's not going to get any easier if you don't open it. Oh, well, that's not awesome. Yeah, just dump the gun on the fucking desk. Yeah, that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You knob. Okay, so we're not going to look at the gun. We're going to look at the hippo, I think that's supposed to be? Or a pig, or what? I can't tell. Look, origami is not like the most communicative medium. Are you prepared to show your courage to save your son? Joe's garage and parking lot. Alright. Let's look at the phone. Oh, it's not a phone, it's like a playback thing. Man, I imagine this looked really sci-fi during, like, when this game came out.
Help! Dad! Where are you? I'm so cold.
Help, Dad! My voice acting is terrible. Help! Each figure is a trial. Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, take the gun. That way if you get caught, you'll immediately look at maximum levels of suspicion. Oh, and make sure to take all the origami with you too. That way if you're caught, you look exactly like the origami killer. Let's put that shit onto the bed, yeah. Good work, genius. Alright, here I go off to my mysterious trial set by a serial killer. I'm sure this will be fine. Alright, we're back with FBI guy for our final section of the night.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
Very interesting, Mr. Profiler guy.
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
I'm fucking listening for you to have anything else, dick nuts.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
Alright, fancy guy.
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
I'm failing to hear what you've got, dick nuts.
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
We need to get on the street and be busting heads.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough!
Wow, that guy's a douche.
You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
So it's time for you to get off your shit, Operation Dick Nuts. Knock knock. Just what you know, I still hate you and I don't think your plan's gonna work.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
I am a great cop.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
Oh, okay. I'm back to liking him again now. He's now a nice dickhead. Oh well. This is probably not good.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. He said he heard voices.
So we referred him to a psychiatrist. Oh wait, no, of course not.
Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him.
Well, you know, if that theory was going to be true for anyone, it would 100% be true for you. Seems like a lovely place. I think it wants me to turn that light on. It's drawn my attention to it a number of times, yeah. Now, just walk, yeah, do it. Do it. Press the light switch. Oh, that wasn't a light switch, that was the peek out of the door button. Look, Jesuses. So many Jesuses. This guy got all the Jesuses. Somebody was like, gotta catch them all. And he was like, that means Jesus. Look, I've got a picture of Jesus. This one's not on the cross, so he's less awesome. A lot of books. None worth examining, apparently. the Bible. I don't know about you, man. I think this guy has a real thing, the Jesus thing. Okay, so I think we found our bad guy. I mean, look at his apartment. It even looks like the apartment of the guy from 7. Like, in no way could this be a complete false lead. I mean, look at all this evidence. Go look through the door. No, not doing that anymore? Okay, we're fucking done. I've examined every object here. So, have something interesting happen. Okay, there we go. Hi, I noticed you guys broke into my apartment. I don't know about you, but I'm really into Jesus, so let's just forgive each other and walk away.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax.
Yeah, all of my best conversations start like that.
I just want to talk. Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
I asked about his occupation, not the crucifix.
Nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
You don't say. Okay, what do you do
What
for a
work,
living,
Nathaniel?
friendo?
You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
You're welcome, by the way.
You were arrested in a case where a child disappeared from a park. What exactly happened?
I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with those murders. I was in the park because God spoke to me. I was arrested because I am the chosen one. That's all.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
Maybe Blake knows what he's doing after all.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs more and more. Blake, what are you doing?
I think this might be badgering the witness, dick nuts.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that kid. Leave him alone. The voices tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
So you obeyed them to make them stop. You took that boy with you and you drowned him.
Shit.
Isn't that right?
Are you out of your mind? No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you going to confess, you bastard?
Wow, you're like the worst cop.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot this innocent man because you badgered him.
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Yeah, don't shoot him.
Concentrate on my voice, Nathaniel. Listen only to my voice.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Enough, Nathaniel! Put the gun down! Immediately!
Back off.
Away, slowly. Drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
Hey, Blake, don't... Goddamn shithead.
Motherfucker! In the name of the Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over.
Well, I'm glad we didn't shoot you. You know, because you're clearly not the bad guy. You could not be more obviously not the bad guy.
I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
You hear?
Maybe not.
Because I'm a much better cop than you. Okay, folks, and that's our voyage to the land of David Cage for this week. Oh, we've got more of this guy next time. Okay, cool. So, we will be back next time with more Heavy Rain. Until then, ready up. We're streaming every single night. Well, apart from the weekends, every single weeknight. Tomorrow night will be Casual Friday, so feel free to check in with folks for that. And until next week, I will catch you later. Bye!